I'm Lori Easton, and we'll be married 40 years, January 29th. And for me, it was love at first sight when I first saw Richard. And I've been a member of this church since 1983.
I've been here with Fellowship Church, of course, from the conception of 3 years ago or more. So this is home for us, our church home, and we love it dearly. A few foundational elements we have found in our marriage, and we have been married 40 years. Next January, Ruth Graham said a good happy marriage is a union of two good forgivers. And you have to learn to forgive. And I know that when I particularly blow it, and I know it, then I have to be quick to ask forgiveness in our marriage.
For me, it has to be, it's all about the tone. I used to have this saying on our refrigerator that said, say what you mean what you say, but don't say it mean.
You know, if you make Christ, it sounds cliche, but if you make Christ priority number one and your spouse number two, and then all the rest, children, family, church, fall in place behind that, you'll succeed. It's not unusual to have conflict in young marriages or even people that have been married much even longer than we have been. But you have to, as she said, probably communicate and realize that we have to have compassion and understanding, and we don't always think alike. So keeping that in mind, it's worth the effort to put into a marriage to make it last. And it's a day-by-day work. It's not, I don't know anybody that has a perfect marriage. There might be some that are close, but I tell you what, if you don't have Christ in that marriage, then it's probably a rough road to hoe.
We're the Warners, Kent and Mary. We've been married for 40 years, and we've been attending the church here for almost 8 years.
I think one of the things that we've tried to do throughout the 40 years of marriage is not to approach marriage with an entitlement mentality. We know that it isn't about me. It isn't just about me time. It isn't about you serving me. It's about how we can outserve each other. And to do that, I think it's always been our goal to make sure that he gets his time, whether it's being in the Word separately and together, being engaged in church, our whole family life, but then also making sure that we cut out time for us time and finding out what the other one enjoys and then joining them there. So if he enjoys football, I learn about football, I enjoy it with him. Whatever we do, we like to do together and to do what both of us enjoy.
So I'm Lynn Brownlee.
I'm Lori. We've been married 37 years. And how long have we been going to church here?
Probably 8 or 9 years so far. Thinking about a couple foundational truths that have been steadfast through our marriage, I would say it starts with being blessed to be believers together. You know, we were believers when we met in college, and that certainly is one of the foundations that we rely on for sure, because our lives and our marriage and our raising kids all revolved around serving Christ first and foremost.
And I would say, as far as with being his wife, I love to spend time praying for him. That seems to soften my heart when my heart needs to be softened, and also it just, I think, is an encouragement for him to know that I'm praying for him daily.
Certainly, one of the things that having a common foundational belief system is facing trials together. I can't imagine going through life and facing some of the trials that we've had and without doing it together as a couple, because it gives us an opportunity to, put away those things that don't benefit us during a trial and lean on the things of God. And one of the things that God's blessed me with and us with is each other.